Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
And welcome back, everybody. Have you ever thought about writing a book? I know it could be maybe a fantasy, it just floats there in your mind. You think about it, you have lots of thoughts. Maybe you have ideas for stories, maybe short stories, maybe a fiction book. Maybe you're a professional and you want to write a nonfiction book about what you do to up your game, your credibility. You can do it. You need some help with that. I wouldn't even know where to begin until I consulted with this woman. She is somebody that helps you along with all different packages, everything from the publishing, the editorial portion of the book, getting it registered, all of that. And she's the woman behind Magical Palace Publishing. Janicka Shuler is with us here in the program. How you doing today?
I'm fine, Steve. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. So is it really possible if I had an idea for a book and I reached out to you, you could help me along the way to get that book published?
Yes. All you have to do is just give me one call, Steve. Give me your vision, and I could definitely make it come to life.
When we talk about the vision, can it be fiction? Can it be nonfiction? I'm hearing more and more that even books of short stories are becoming more and more popular again.
Yes, it doesn't matter what your vision is, reality, non-reality, whatever it is, just give me in complete detail of what you have in store and I'm going to make it happen.
So take me through the process. So I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's say, because fiction is different because it's more of what's up in here. Let's say it's a nonfiction book. Let's say I'm a cosmetic surgeon and I want to write a book to explain to potential patients, different types of procedures, and also adds credibility. Sounds great when you say, "Hey, I wrote a book,"
Right.
And you can sell that book or even give it out in your office, potential patient, whatever it might be. I'm not a writer as a cosmetic surgeon. I'm a doctor. So where would I go? How would that process, given those pieces of information, how would that process go?
So what it sounds like is you will want to write a book about your services and what you do and what your procedures and processes may be. And so what you would do is you would just, you're even though you're not a writer, everything starts on pen and paper. Even if it starts here, it must begin on pen and paper. So you would still have to sit down and write, what you provide. And then I would put it in, not change your words, but I would put it in like a recipe, basically, because that's what you're basically providing, a recipe of what you do. So I would write it in a book form, but you would still have to write those things down of what you provide on pen and paper. And then I would do the rest. I would work with you one-on-one because I would never also, I want you to know that this is your book. This is your story. And I wouldn't change your words.
Gotcha. Would you be considered a ghostwriter at that point?
Yeah, I can do ghostwriting. I can do ghostwriting. I definitely can. And the thing about that is, the great thing about ghostwriting is I wouldn't take the credit. It would still be your book. It would just be published by Magical Palace Publishing.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Yeah, it's even sometimes writing an email is a lot of work for some of us.
Yeah,
I get it.
But I love writing, so it's that you're stepping into my world. So it's something that I love to do. So this is just something that's gonna warm my heart.
Tell me about you love writing. Tell me about that journey. How did that, when you were a kid, did you love reading? Did you love writing?
So actually, the crazy part, when I was a kid, I didn't do a lot of reading, but I do always remember doing a lot of writing. I remember taking papers big loads of papers from school. I went to Harding Elementary here in Youngstown, Ohio. And I remember taking papers home from school and writing a lot. I recall me and two friends standing outside one day, and I was making fake money, and I was writing the dollar did the circle in the middle of the supposed to be a president. They're outside playing, and I'm outside along them writing. I just love to write. Yeah.
Wow. How about the editorial process when you're writing a book? So is that something that you can help somebody out with, just
Yeah.
to edit it?
Yes, because I do understand, when you as a person you're writing your book or you have wrote a book, you're not always going to have the correct punctuation, the correct spelling or anything. Don't worry about that. Write it as it is. And I do all the editing. And the thing about it is I like I said, this is your book, this is your story, so we work one-on-one with you throughout the whole process. All the editing that gets done gets sent to you before it's final process, because you sign off on everything that we do before it becomes a actual manuscript. So it's not like, well, we'll take your manuscript, make it into a book, and then that's all you see from book covers, from editorial, from everything that we do. We send you yourself in an email of what has took place, and you have to sign off on it saying that you okay, that process before we move to the next.
So let's go to the end result. So somebody works with you, they had an idea, you work with them, you either ghostwrite or you edit the content that they have. Now they've gotten to the point where it's time to publish.
Okay.
What does that look like? Do they decide how many books they get? Like, how does that work?
So you on our website, www.magicalpalacepublishing.com, you pick your publishing package, and inside your publishing package it'll tell you how many books you get. It'll tell you what services or whatever that's provided for you. Okay. But yes, every author does get a certain amount, depending on what package you pick, of books, of free books. And you said what's it like? The end result is, the last thing we do is we do the cover, the back and front cover. We get that illustrated, sent out to you. Well, you tell us how you want your front and back cover to look. We get that illustrated, you sign off on it. We're making this an actual book. I get it put out, and automatically it'll be published through three people, and that's us, the publishing company, Amazon, and Barnes and Noble. Automatically, those three. And there are thousands, over 10,000 online bookstores. Now, amongst the three that I just named, I also provide your manuscript to these other online companies. If they like, to proceed, they will put your book up for sale on their company. But this is a guarantee with Magical Palace Publishing. We do 100%. I'm going to give you everything that I have to make sure that these other bookstores have your book available for their for sale as well. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't.
Sure. I would imagine Amazon is one of the biggest ones right now. It used to be there was other. I can't think of the names of the different. Of course, Barnes and Noble and such. But Amazon just like began. It's like the go-to for books, right?
Yes, it is. It is, and usually Amazon is once for me, what I've seen with my own book, what I've seen, once you become a 5-star rating with them, and your book is being ordered through them a lot, other online stores start to see that. Now you see your book everywhere. So yeah, that is a great go-to. It is.
Now you mentioned cover to cover. The cover art, is that also something that you work on?
Yes, that's something we do. You just tell us what that's what I said. You just tell us what your vision and we'll bring it to life. So what you do is we work, like I said, one-on-one with you, and you say, I want my cover art to be a an ancient house or something. You give us the color, you give us the art. Say I want the ancient home to look white with cracklings in it. You give us whatever you want your cover to be, and we bring it to life.
Now I know you have different packages on your website. Interesting the detail that you go into. You provide illustrated images. Let's say it's a children's book. You are going to illustrate the book for the author?
I'm not going to do it myself, but I have an amazing illustrator for our company.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's super cool, because so many of us, where do I get an illustrator that's going to be good?
Right.
And I have to believe when it's connected to your publishing company that it's all cohesive. Everybody's working together, as opposed to, well, I got the artist over here did this, I got this person over here did that. Then messages get mixed, and there's issues with that and such. I have lots of friends that have ideas for children's books, or they've tried it, and just what I said, I have one friend. She was using an illustrator in the Ukraine. Well, great, except you have the language barrier, the time difference. They have to translate everything. That's it worked, but it was a lot of work.
Right. I was going to say that. It sounded like it was a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it got the job done, but maybe it could be easier, looking at somebody like yourself within a publishing company. Tell me about, just don't have to go into super detail, but let's say a medium-sized package. I want to publish a book. What are some of the things might come along with that?
So, say you would want a small package, right? Some of the things that's going to come in it, you'll get like 100 postcards, 100 business cards, 100 bookmarks, and the bookmarks of it is going to be the picture of your book, the cover of your book design.
That's what I lost you. I lost you on Wi-Fi there at the very beginning. Didn't hear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So let's do that section over again. So I didn't want to miss anything.
Okay, so you would get like 70, and the illustration of those 3 that I just named will actually be and then you will get a Magical Powers Publishing t-shirt. The t-shirt, of course, would be your size and color. It doesn't matter what color. You would get free books. You would get also inside the the package. What is something else that you may get inside that package? Books and the postal cards, and the t-shirts. And that is something also that I wanted to bring that was unique in the packages. Every package will receive a t-shirt. They will receive a t-shirt, a Magical Powers Publishing t-shirt. I just wanted to be unique, bring something unique to the brand. to my brand. We also have a bookstore coming, and there isn't a publishing company that I know of that has an actual bookstore. Well, we will have an actual bookstore, so you won't just be able to have your manuscripts. I did it for the authors. That way, you won't just have an option of having your books like online to purchase. There'll be a bookstore, and you can come in, you, your family, your friends, and purchase these books inside this bookstore. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, so you get a certain number of hardcover books, paperbacks as well.
So hard cover and paperback books are two different kind of books. They're not the same. So at the time of service, when service actually begins, when we first are going to start the process of making your book into a book, you pick which one you want, hardcover or paperback.
Gotcha.
Now a lot of the for me, I know a lot of children's books will definitely be hardcover.
Hardcover, yeah.
But yeah, you pick it. Then it's not, your book won't be made into either one. I mean, excuse me, to both. You just pick which one.
And of course, I would think ebooks are very popular, so you would format it for that.
Each book gets an ebook. I'm sorry, and inside of the package, you do get it. You get your ebook along with your books, your free books. Yeah,
gotcha.
Ebook formation, copyright formation comes in there. Because you you get copies of the the Library of Congress. Your book will be inside of that. You get a number for that. That's the largest library of the world. What that is it doesn't matter a school, if someone's incarcerated, anywhere, just by typing your ISBN number in, your book will be found.
Wow.
So you automatically get that. You'll get copyrights, T-shirts, manuscripts, and the cards that I named.
Sure.
Those are automatically in every package. What changes is from beginning to end, as it goes, as the price go up, the more amount of things you will receive in your package.
Got it. And of course, your guidance in putting the book together and walking that journey. We're just about out of time, so I want to tell everybody, how do we find you, Janicka?
So we have our website, www.magicalpalacepublishing.com. We have our phone number that's up on our website. We have 4 social medias. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have TikTok.
Gotcha.
And if you go to our website, the business social medias are right up there.
I learned a lot today. I am the first Black independently owned publishing company to ever exist anywhere.
Yep.
Wow, super cool. It is possible to publish your own book. So many people. And you know what? I'm very gratified to see that more and more people are reading again.
Mm-hmm.
Even younger people. Like I'd be, walking, along the beach or in a park or whatever, and there's actually somebody holding a book instead of, thumbing through a screen, which is fine too. But it's nice to have an actual tangible book. Janicka, great talking with you today. Website again. Share it with everybody one final time.
www.magicalpalacepublishing.com.
Super cool. Thank you for being here today. Looking forward next time we get together.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.